All right, and we're back. Welcome everyone to episode 3 of my Railroad Tycoon 3 playthrough. Next one we are doing is Germantown, USA. So we're expanding out to the Midwest. So without further ado, let's get started.
In the middle of the 1800s, things were right tough in the old world of Europe. Most of the land was owned and controlled by the aristocracy, and that meant few opportunities for the common folk. But in America, you could make a name for yourself instead of having to inherit the right one. Whole German communities picked up and resettled in the Midwest, lock, stock, and barrel. Sometimes you could barely tell you weren't back in the old country.
All right, so this should be a fun little playthrough. Let's see what we are working with here. All these settlers have brought their dreams of a better life in a free place. However, nothing is free, and they'll have to work hard. So will you. These towns are growing fast, and they're going to need supplies and transportation if they are going to succeed. You're just the tycoon they're looking for. Okay, bronze. Connect St. Louis to Cleveland and have a company book value of $10 million by 1880. All right, let's check out the gold here. Connect St. Louis to Cleveland. Have a company book value of at least $40 million. Earn at least $10 million from industry profits, and you should be the only railroad in business by the end of 1880. Good luck. Special conditions: you may only start one company. Okay. All right. So let's get started. Let's see. Elk River. That's kind of a boring name. We'll change that up. There we go. I like that icon for whatever reason. I think I used it when I was a kid too. Cool. Okay, we're going to be Reedbtwnthelines Railroad Corporation. Okay, cool. Before your dreams of starting a railway out in the Midwest, you'd done a little investing. On the eve of your company debut, you hear that the investment has paid off. Which one is it? Import the 222 Firefly, 170K investment return, 10% less for all trains. Station building is 10% less. You know, I may want the money up front, but honestly, that's like one section of track. The 222 Firefly is pretty good, but like, you know, I think let's at least initially, I think what we want is probably the money. Let's start with the money. We'll buy us a couple of trains and stuff. All right. So let's start out here. So what did it say? We needed to go to St. Louis to Cleveland. Okay, so question is here is, do we start in St. Louis or do we start in Cleveland? And you know what? My feeling is that what we should do is we should start in Cleveland, and we should like immediately go to Akron, Columbus, and then we kind of got all this other area to work on. The thing with St. Louis, you know what? I live in St. Louis. I lived in St. Louis. You know what? I've done this before. These are nicer. You know, more developed towns, at least. Toledo, which is known as Detroit Light, for the uninitiated. But I think what we should do is let's start in St. Louis, and we'll just kind of go out and just kind of make this our first hub. So we've got our company started. Let's run our first bit of track. And we could do Jeff City or Springfield, but I think what I want to do is I want to work up to Chicago, and then we can go kind of over and around, you know what I mean? And then on the way, we can also run into Danville, Lafayette, Indianapolis, Terre Haute, and then we'll pick up some of the smaller guys like Rolla down here. That's actually where I went to college. Okay, so let's run this first bit of track. It's going to be a little expensive just because we're going over some water here, but that's all right. Good news is this is all super flat land. St. Louis, definitely want a large station, and you know what, Springfield, you know what, we'll give them a medium-sized station. Don't want to burn through too much money up front here. Oh, and before I forget, let's take a look and see what type of industries that these places need. So see if they want, okay, alcohol, ammunition. Anyone producing that? Nope. Clothing. little bit of coal here and there, but that's not quite coming around yet. Lots of corn. Lots and lots and lots of corn. Okay. How's livestock? Livestock is always kind of an easy one to start with, but there's nothing really around us that we can do. Milk, meat. Yeah, okay, keep going. Lumber. Logs. Oh, man. Okay. Well, let's see here. Troops, weapons, passengers, wool. Wool, okay. You know what we could do? We could purchase this. I just like purchasing something up front here. I think it always makes things a lot easier down the road. What we could do is, this is actually performing pretty well. Its output is actually already, it's not bad. But what we could do is we could go down to Cape, grab that wool farm or that sheep farm, and then I saw some that were over here as well. So, and right now it looks like Indianapolis is taking those. But what we could do is we could just expand out like from right here, grab them, and ship them back to St. Louis. Which would make things a lot easier and fill up the production here. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out a bond, and I'm going to purchase this. Oh, don't want the textile mill, do I? Wait, is that? Yeah. I'm going to purchase this guy. 750,000. It's kind of expensive, but that's all right. So we have the Baldwin 060. It's a pretty good run here. So let's make sure that our capacity is maximized, and let's purchase this guy. It's not going to be too profitable here up front, but that's okay. We're going to start expanding into some other spots. I don't really want to go to Jefferson City because these bridges are going to be kind of expensive. Bridge is going to be kind of expensive. So I'm thinking maybe what I should do is kind of immediately shoot up to Chicago. And so I have those two hubs working for me. And that might be the best way to go about this just at first here. So I got Peoria here, and same thing. I think Peoria is a little smaller, so we'll do a smaller station there. And before I forget, it's definitely important to have some maintenance facilities for these guys. Yeah, it looks like we'll have money to purchase this maintenance facility here in just a second. One thing about this scenario is it's a little difficult to start with. I played it a while ago, and I started up here in Cleveland, and I ran into some issues. I mean, I was making decent money, but it wasn't as good as I wanted. So I'm going to try something a little bit different, just, start down here in St. Louis. So we'll let this guy run through to Springfield. Once he gets there, we'll be able to purchase the maintenance facility. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about that. And let's see how much one of these trains is. 45K. Okay. So hopefully they'll have enough money. Okay, he won't. Well, yeah, he won't. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to issue some stock real quick and get a second train run in here just to St. Louis. Again, let's maximize that capacity. Boom. Okay, cool. All right. Kind of a slow start, actually. But I don't think this is going to hurt us. I think it's just going to be a bit of a slow roll here for a minute. We're making money through this textile mill, and I think my next move is actually going to go out to... That's not what I want. Yeah, what I want to do is shoot out here, make a hub, and then shoot it back to either straight into Springfield or actually just straight down to St. Louis. That would actually be a huge help. So maybe that's what I'll do next time. Let's see. Don't have any money. Can't purchase any bonds yet. There's a few other companies. Yeah, there's lots of other companies that are expanding around here. Lots of other companies that are expanding. There's one in Milwaukee, Madison, Lansing. You know what I could do? I could also... this is a good idea. Okay. Forgot. Some of the other scenarios require you to have contiguous tracks. So I think what I'm definitely going to do here is I'm going to immediately just go Cleveland to Akron, and that should generate a little bit of capital for us. So let's run a nice. Let's see if we can make it cheaper. There we go. That's not bad. Yeah. right into Cleveland here. It's a little, that last part was a little expensive, but that's fine. Medium-sized station, and yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to put a medium one here. I think that's probably best. Akron's kind of large, so we'll do that, and then we'll put one. Is that 50K, 30K? Let's have a train running actually first. I think that's probably best. We'll make that money up front, and then we'll put down the maintenance stations for it. Awesome. Yeah, that's definitely gonna help. 200K just out of that one little shot there. It's gonna go down, but that's all right. At least we have our winning conditions. So we have St. Louis owned, and we have Cleveland owned as well. I'm gonna put a little station there. You know what? I shouldn't have done it right there. I should have done it right here, because when I shoot off over to Toledo, yeah. Okay, let's speed this up again. Let's make that money. All right. Yeah, once we do that, that's going to be really nice. Boom. Okay, cool. It's going to leave us a little bit of money to shoot out over this way. We'll just start it out. We'll go to Toledo. And that says Lima, but I know I have friends who live here and are from here. It's actually pronounced Lima, like a lima bean. Got all offended when I said it wrong one time. All right, so we're making a little bit of cash, which is good. These two guys are hauling away. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, this isn't hauling much anymore, but that's okay. We don't need all that much. Oof. Not terrible. Okay. That's never good. Board of Directors has suspended my dividends, so I guess that's okay. But all that means is that I'm just not making as much money. Ooh, looks like we have a, what does that say? Springfield Rocket. So it looks like this one is now going to generate a little extra cash for us. Cool, okay. So I hate taking out this many loans this early, but it's kind of the best way to generate, you know, to get enough money. There's just not enough sources just yet for me to just rely solely on my trains. So I can't. Well, I could take another bond right now, but that's might be kind of expensive. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it just because we can. You know, the winning conditions don't specify, you know, not taking any bonds out. It's just I have to pay a little extra on top. But you know what? You know, per year, just in interest. But that's fine, you know. All right. Cool. So from here, we've got Cleveland and Toledo linked up. That's going to start generating a little bit of cash for us as well. And then I think the next move that we're going to make is we're going to go... We could go to Chicago, but that's actually already taken by whoever this company is. Let's see. Let's see who they are. They are... James Fisk. They're not making much money, but you know what? Their 5-year weighted is not too good right now, but it looks like it's doing a little bit better. It may be in our best interest to actually purchase a few of their shares early on here, and so we can purchase them outright immediately. Because one of the winning conditions for gold was to basically buy everyone out almost immediately. Sometimes you wait and they start making like too much money too quickly. So it might actually be in our best interest to purchase them, to you know, merge with them. Yeah, they're kind of expensive right now though, so, but who knows? Let me purchase some of their stock, and so when I do decide to purchase them, it'll be a little bit easier. I'll have a few shares. George F. Train, okay. Okay, and I think my next move here is going to just run up right to Detroit. Where do I want to put this? This is a lot less expensive if I just go like that, but is it going to run through or no? There we go. How would I just do that? And it's Detroit. It's large enough, but I can't afford that just yet. So let's put this on go fast mode. It's like a Tesla. Go fast. Is it a ludicrous speed? Yeah, okay. So I think what I want to do is, if I issue more stock, you know, I just don't want to do that just yet. Where's this guy? Ah, yes, okay. I forgot. There we go. Need one right there as well. Okay, I could issue more stock, but that might not even do what we want. So I'm just going to issue more bonds. I know it's kind of crazy, but I definitely think it's going to be worth it. I want to be able to encompass this warehouse right here, though. That's kind of the big thing that I would like. And in that way, we also have everything kind of encompassed here. So I'm going to run Detroit to Toledo and maximize that. Awesome. Yeah, see, that's going to bring in 300K in profit just in this one run, which is great. And then the other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to create another train and just run Cleveland to Detroit. And again, maximize that. There we go. Yeah, we're going to make some good money off of those lines. Study has shown that railways could decrease delays at stations by as much as 20% if they had full-time cable operators. The cost to you is 20% more in station maintenance. I don't know what station maintenance is actually costing me right now. But 20% is like that's 1/5 the time. I'm not really sure. Yeah, this hasn't been offered in many other of this, scenarios, so I'm gonna try it. Yeah, why not? Okay, cool. So we split 2 for 1. That's great. Good. Okay. So let's see. They're diving again, it looks like. How are we? We're not doing well either. That's not good. Okay. Let me pause it. And let's see if there's any other industry up here that's like, wow, what is this textile mill? For 2 million. For 2 million. Okay. Wow, okay. It might be worth... Might be worth purchasing that, to be honest. Like, it might just be worth like getting some bonds and purchasing this thing, because it's pumping out a lot. And there's so much... Yeah, there's so many of these, like these wool farms around here that, and look at the demand. I mean, good lord. Okay. And also, once we get it connected up, St. Louis has, St. Louis has demand for it, and Indianapolis really has demand for it. So I think that, they actually have their own plant. Yeah, I think we will. Okay. I think we will. And you know what? Before we do this, though, let's see if there's any other place that we can get to easily. Quickly and easily. We could get to Rolla real quick. Let's see what the cost on that is. That's 83K alone. Ugh, man, that is super expensive. That is super expensive. Okay. Just made a nice chunk of change right there. I could go from Akron down to Columbus right here, and that's not a bad investment, actually. Columbus will give us a pretty good return pretty quickly. Also, it might even help us if we wanted to go down south here and connect like Cincinnati and some of these guys. That's not a bad idea. And then eventually, long-term kind of thing. I think St. Louis, Cape Girardeau, Dyersburg, and then Memphis. That's also a nice line that we could run. But again, we don't have money yet, so... Okay. So let's purchase a station for Columbus, and we'll put in some... Oh, shoot. Okay. That's all right. But I think we can still at least... Ran out of money there, but I think we can at least purchase a train so we can make some money back real quick. Yeah, that should be enough. It's a distillery built in Columbus. That's nice. For $1 million. $1 million. And what does a distillery require? Corn? No, corn, grain. Yeah, grain. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like people want some booze. That makes sense. You know, okay. Let's see here. Grain. Yeah, so we got plenty of grain here, but at the same time, there's a lot of competition. Yeah, there's a bakery. Another bakery. You know what? I think that right now their current demand is just for 2. And Indianapolis has a distillery as well. Same thing. Probably got the Budweiser brewery up here. I think what we're gonna do is check and make sure that production is going well here. Yeah, it's going great. Okay. I think we can up it though. I think we should up it. This should be our next little ploy here. To purchase some of these wool farms, because this one is now going this way, but I think we should just steal some of that output. Let's see. If we purchased a large station, I'm not even sure if this is necessary. I think if we purchase like a station right here, I'm not sure it's going to get to that one too. Yeah, I'm going to just grab this one for now. And then we'll just have one running back and forth quickly. Just with a little bit of, yeah, corn, grain, and what we need, wool. That's perfect. Yeah, and we're starting to incur a little bit of debt just from those loans, I think, but that's okay. Let's check on some of these trades. Highly excited. 23, yep, increased the salary by 8,000. That's pretty good. Okay, so Cleveland is making some money. Yeah, all of these train lines are actually making some pretty decent money. Besides this guy right here. That's okay. We will figure this out. Check on our competition again, just make sure that they're not doing super well. Yeah, see, this is kind of what I was a little afraid of. So some of these guys aren't doing well, but the one that is the one that I want. And their 5-year way to return is like 16%. Ours is 48%. So I mean, we're doing like way better. But they've got 15,000 outstanding shares. So you know what I could do? I could sell and buy on margin a lot of these, and then just end up purchasing them kind of outright, because they've only got 15,000. Let's see, 15. Yeah, they've got 20,000 shares in the market. I've got 2,000 right now. And if I offered them like a decent price, they'll probably take it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that puts me in debt a little bit, but if I purchase them, like next year sometime, this will level off, and let's see. Yeah, basically if I wait a year or so, and I might even pull bonds out to do it, but if I own 20% right now, or yeah, I own 20% of their company right now. So if I give them a decent asking price, they might end up merging with me for, oh man, yeah, see, that price is just going up and up. But I think it is worth it. I definitely think it's worth it, because they've already connected a lot of these. They're making good money. We need to get ahead of this, so they're not our main competition later on. Oh God, yeah, they're getting expensive. Hold on. I'm gonna issue just some stock, just because I can. I really, really want to merge with these guys, because it's gonna be a huge kick. They're making money too. You know, they're making good money too. So let's see if we can't. Vote succeeds. Well, I gave them too much money, but I think at least, yeah, my pockets are full now. Take a look at that. Yeah, purchase that. Okay. Awesome. So the next order of business is to actually just connect St. Louis to Chicago. That's going to be a big payday for us. So let's run this track. Oof. Yeah, let's run this track up to Chicago. Which is going to take just a second, but let's see how many trains they have here. Got one running that way. 1, 2. Got one down here. I only see 2 so far. Okay. Let's see. That's interesting. So they are running to... Are they using someone else's? Yeah, they are. Ugh. God, that's annoying. Okay. So... It looks like they're running to Madison, but Madison they don't own. Let's see who these people are. View. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's see what the cost to merge with them would be. 540. It's a lot cheaper. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper. Yeah, again, this is just the hardest part of this whole scenario. My best guess will be is just buying these people out. So it's better to do it early. I guess for right now, we might as well link up into Chicago. And then, you know, kind of it's kind of mean to do this, but I might just honestly like close off Madison to these guys, because I don't want them using my track. Yeah, I don't really want them using my track. Because they're making more money by using it. So there you go. Turn around. Ha. Kind of a mean thing to do, but it's all right. Is this train just confused now? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're just gonna run. Yeah, you're just gonna run like that. Oh wait, did I choose a? No. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So that one's taken care of, and how are you doing? Okay, good. So we've closed them off. They are not going to be making any more money, which is good. Yeah, they're definitely not going to be making any more money now. They have, what is that? Yeah, 20,000 outstanding shares as well. And I could purchase them here in a minute or two. Don't want to take out any more bonds, but again, I guess the only way to make money in this game is to spend money, so let's hook these two guys up. I know spent a lot of money in bonds, but that's totally okay for now. So let's run a train from Chicago to St. Louis to purchase this guy. And there we go. Awesome. It's going to make us a little bit of money. And then one from Chicago to Peoria. Same thing. Okay, not going to make us too much money, but it's all right. At least everything's flowing now. Sheboygan. Sheboygan. All right. Let's make sure that they don't close that gap. This poor train is just sitting there like, what do I do? Yeah. See, now it's adjusting. All right. Look at that. Made a lot of money just in one little go right there. Let's see if we can't merge with them before the end of this episode. And if we can, good. If we can't, that's all right too. So it's 900. I mean, it's basically... Vote succeeds. Excellent. Cool. Yeah, let's take care of that. Excellent. Wow, okay. So these guys just connected to Detroit here, and again, I hate when they do that. You know, the sad thing is they're going to start making money here, and... Oh, it's because I don't have any money. I can't get rid of them. Yeah, Saginaw Southern. Yeah, they're going to start making money here as soon as they start running to Detroit, because then they're going to be connected up with all of my resources down here. So, I think what I'm going to do... Yeah, let's see if we can't... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, go home. Get out of here. Yeah, no. And let's see how much they're going for. 748. Okay. Yeah, they're a little more expensive, but that's fine. I just want to make sure that they don't complete this and try and take over again. It's kind of annoying. Oh yeah, and we didn't take a look at these trains. I'm sure they're good, but let's see what trains that these guys have. So this one's running from Madison to Dubuque. That's fine. And did they have another one somewhere? Madison to Dubuque. And then, what is this guy? Yeah, Madison to what is that? Yeah, Milwaukee? Yeah, okay, perfect. So, and then I'm going to also buy one from Madison to Chicago. Yeah, and the American, let's see. Is it any better? Yeah, it's much better. Awesome, it's not too much more expensive. All right, we're coming up here on time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and like and subscribe. That'd be really awesome. And go ahead and watch my next video if you'd like. All right, thanks again.